Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 7th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. First off, I want to say thank you to Sarah, who emailed me thanking me for keeping her informed about her hometown while she travels for work. She says it makes her really happy to be connected, and that in turn makes me really happy. And I do want to bring to your attention an opinion piece that we published last night. It was sent to me by an Eastport resident about the recent triple shooting where 3 children were injured as they just stepped off the school bus. It's powerful, depressing, and I think it should be read by all. And today is one of those days we do start off with a bunch of bad news, but we better get to it, shall we? Yesterday in Annapolis, after the Cinco de Mayo celebrations ended, a brawl broke out at the Vibe nightclub on Somerville Road, resulting in 2 males aged 17 and 21 being stabbed. The Anne Arundel County Police are investigating, but no suspects have been identified yet. The victims did receive treatment for non-life-threatening injuries at the R. Adams Cowley Shock Trauma Center. In a separate incident up in Severn on the evening of May 3rd, the Anne Arundel County Police responded to a report of gunshots in the vicinity of Still Meadows Road and Averill Court. A 2-year-old girl was found with a gunshot wound inside of a residence and, after receiving emergency care, was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. What really is concerning here is that this was not deemed an accidental shooting, and the police are actively looking for a, quote, suspect. The investigation does continue, with police urging anyone with information to come forward. Another very sad incident up on May 5th at Jumpers Hole Road and Sylvan Avenue in Severna Park. A 13-year-old bicyclist collided with a car, suffering life-threatening injuries. The crash involving a 2013 Honda Accord and a young cyclist from Millersville is currently under investigation by police, but they do believe that the bicyclist turned in front of the vehicle. The driver of the car did remain at the scene. In some education news, good news for the teachers of Maryland. Maryland ranks number 8 in the U.S. for teacher pay, with an average salary of $79,420, as reported by the National Education Association. Despite salaries well above the national average, the pay gap does persist for Maryland teachers compared to other college-educated professionals, with ongoing concerns about attracting and retaining talented educators due to economic challenges. The NEA report did not take into account how much it does cost to live here in Maryland. Electric vehicle registrations in Maryland have surpassed 100,000, marking a significant milestone in the state's push towards zero-emission transportation. The Moore-Miller administration highlights a 59% increase in EV registrations since January of 2023, driven by various state and federal incentives aimed at reducing vehicle emissions and expanding charging infrastructure. And with those 100,000 EVs on the road, the Moore-Miller administration is also figuring out how to replace the gas tax that those cars are not paying. With Mother's Day around the corner, we just listed a diverse group of brunch spots in the area preparing to host a celebratory meal for Mom. You can find it at eyeonannapolis.net, and we do have a list that goes from formal to casual, high-end to low-end, super local, and some that are worth the drive. All of them do offer special menus and experiences, from waterfront views to gourmet buffets, all for Mom. And remember, Mother's Day is this Sunday. You still have some time to shop and make a reservation. And again, many thanks to all who continue to sign up for our daily news recap. If you are not receiving it, you are missing out. There is a link right here in the show notes for you, and feel free to forward it and give it to your friends, family, and colleagues. Remember, it is free, it's short and sweet, it comes to your email inbox every day at 7 p.m., all without any pesky paywalls like some of those other sources. And as we start to close, today is Ticket Tuesday, and today from Ram's Head on Stage, I have a pair of tickets to see 3 shows. Vienna Teng on Thursday the 9th, the music of Gordon Lightfoot with Robin Bullock on Friday the 10th, and the Bill Withers Experience on Sunday the 12th. All of them would be perfect gifts for Mom. Just saying. If you want them, just get in touch with me and I might select you. And of course, you do want to check out ramsheadonstage.com for some of the amazing shows they have coming up. All right, that's a wrap. But first, a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting all your friends and colleagues know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you will find. All that's coming up for you in just a bit.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severn Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severn Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, May 7th. Not a bad day yesterday to get the work and school week started, and it should warm up today through Thursday before cooler air moves back into the Annapolis region Friday through the weekend. Look for mostly cloudy skies today with a chance of a few scattered showers and storms with highs around 80 degrees, to be followed by sunshine in mid or upper 80s, 4 p.m. highs on Wednesday. From there, more showers and storms are likely again Thursday with highs around the 80-degree mark, with Friday bringing another small chance for more rain with highs dropping down to around the 70-degree mark. As for the weekend, the expectation is for temps around 70 degrees for highs both days with mostly sunny skies Saturday, followed by mixed skies and a very small chance of a shower or two on Mother's Day Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for weather updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a waste.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.